Hi! If you're a fan of Thomas and Friends series, then you definitely know who these two are. Donald and Douglas, the Scottish twins. And it's Donald 9, Douglas 10, as I liked to when I was a kid. These two were made with a James model in mind, and you can clearly tell. However, their bases say contrary. Well, reading this one, which is a bit hard to read, this one is a Luke base. Well, this one is also a bit hard to read, but if you read closely, it's Hero's base. Peace. Don and Douglas are no strangers to fans of the series. With them, their Scottish attitudes and their strong work ethic, they have proven to be a fan favorite of the series. And these two were custom made by me, and are shown to be some of the best ones in the house. Well, I guess enough for today. Join me next Tuesday with another custom in store. As a wise engine named Montague said best, there are two ways of doing things: the Great Western Way and the wrong way. Oliver, as far as he's concerned, can do both. However, he chooses to do the Great Western Way most of all. This mini was painted with Thomas, and yeah, however, his base is from Bill. Okay? Oliver is one of the engines out there. One detail I do want to touch upon with this mini in particular is that a lot of my minis I have do not have accurate details. Because of how hard it is to print details, I tend to just make them in black lines like number 11. Don Douglas had yellow 9s and 10s, as we will see right here with Don's yellow 9. Alright, it's a little bit easier for that to get done. That yellow spot is into his Great Western logo. Well, I think we talked enough about it. Join me next Tuesday with the next custom mini. There's no need to be rude with this engine if your name is Bill and Ben. This engine is a Metropolitan Vickers Diesel Electric. But he might know him by a band name, Boko. Known for his wheel management and name, Boko is a hard-working diesel on the railway, and is known to be a great foreign ally to the diesel engines as well as the steam engines. Boko himself was used by making a Diesel 10 model, and he is well known that as a base as well. Boko was originally starred in Season 3. My original Boko model didn't have the modifications that this one clearly has, like the painted face or the non-transparent paint that you could see on the old version. There are also some remedies to that, including the shape and the top part, but it's mostly fixed. Well, that's enough for Boko. Join me next Tuesday as we talk about another Thomas mini. Skipping a little ahead, we have the Bluebell engine himself, Stepney. Made from a Thomas model that I never actually painted a face for, so that's what she always looks like. And made with a Thomas basis. Stepney is always known as one of the most reliable, hard-working engines on the Island Sodor. If he is visiting, that is, because he usually is a visiting engine. Weirdly enough, Stepney, after Season 4, never really had many speaking roles after Stepney got lost. With only one speaking role in a dub exclusive version of Henry's Rosie's Fun Fair Special. His final appearance being this one scene in Rosie's Fun Fair Special, Stepney has always had a bit of a minimal impact in the Thomas and Friends lineup. Well, I think that's enough. Join me next Tuesday as I discuss another custom Thomas mini. Why, hello, devious diesels. This is Airy. Well, and there's a bit of some facts with him, okay? Unlike Bert, Airy was never made into a classic Thomas mini. In fact, there's only one version. If you watch the Space Bert video, you know that it was a Shazam mini. Airy here was made from who else? A Bert model with Thomas's basis. Just one very unique thing about Airy is, again, also his name wasn't given aloud until the episode Male Engine in Season 6, as he appeared beforehand in the episode Suddenly Gets Lost on Bert, but was unnamed. Another fun fact about him is that Airy and Bert's models were used as Splatter and Dodge in Thomas Magic Railroad. But this is why Splatter and Dodge appeared in a TV series afterwards. Well, I guess enough about Airy. Join me next Thursday as we talk about another Thomas custom mini. If you're a fan of Thomas Friends and you're wondering who the heck this is, well, this is Derek, known for his teething troubles and only appearing in the episode Double Teething Troubles, as well as a cameo in Calling All Engines. Derek was made from a Salty model, and it's kind of fun seeing how Derek and Salty relate. This Derek, like Poco, was originally made for my first third season of Toss Friends, but was ended up being unused due to the fact that I wasn't really skilled enough to make a Derek model yet, and the green paint I had was the wrong color. That is the Derek you see here with a atrocious paint color. Derek here is a lot better here, with a much more respectable dark green and yellow color scheme. While he still probably has his own teething troubles, he's a hard worker at Sunshine Clayworks, and although his middle appearance and consequences makes him quite forgotten, he's always a good ally here. Well, that's all for this mini. Join me next Tuesday as we get another Toss Mini custom. If you ever need help on the railroad, then Harvey the Crane Engine is your friend. And this was a unique mini for me, as initially he wasn't finished by the time Season 9 came out. If you were ever wondering, this is actually a Kevin model, but he doesn't really look like he was made from a Kevin model. Oh no, this is kind of a Frankenstein model, as yes, this is definitely Kevin's body right here, but this is also Thomas's face on there, and a bit of gray sticky tack because I don't have modeling clay, but it works about the same, okay? Okay, also, if you're wondering, this thing no longer moves due to putting the Thomas face here, okay? He can still couple up just fine, guys. Don't worry. I'm just going to bring another one of my minis like a Murdoch here to show you that he does it. But if you're wondering, what was the original Kevin face that you used back then? Well, this is what I used. That was my test trial, and it turned into this. A much better representation of who Harvey actually is. And I say it, Harvey never looked good with a square face on anyways. A round face, doesn't have that much dimensions of a square face when it comes to Harvey. Well, that's all for now. Join me next Tuesday for another custom showcase. When thinking of Thompson Friends, a forgotten favorite by many fans is Arthur, who is known as a fan favorite. This is obviously my Arthur, painted after a Bell model. Arthur here is friendly, communicable, and very, very likable. Okay? Of course, being built after Bell, well, this causes Arthur to be a bit longer than your average steam engine like Thomas or Percy. And that was the whole deal. Like, he was meant to be kind of a longer engine. And that's why, something. If you ever have noticed in Season 3, Arthur was kind of the only character other than Billy and Hank that really didn't appear in the series until Season 5. And the reason why was because I'd have a spare Bell lying around, and I like to have a spare around to make sure I could use that for the mini customs. Okay? So when Season 5 was made, I decided to just bite the bullet and buy a spare Bell. And I don't think I've regretted it since. Well, that's all for now. Join me next Tuesday as we look at another custom Toss Mini. Shh. This engine likes things done peacefully and quietly. Well, I'm sorry, but this is Murdoch. One of the strongest, yet one of the, well, quietest engines out there. Murdoch was first made for Season 3, and actually has the whole distinction of being the first ever Thomas Mini that was custom made for a Miami to appear on screen. In the episode New Engine Trouble. He, of course, is named after a hero model, which probably makes perfect sense. This was back when I did paint the faces, so he doesn't have a painted face, so yeah, he still looks like hero and a yellow guys, but this is actually Murdoch still, and yeah, sorry. God. And, I think that Murdoch's probably one of my favorite characters along with Arthur from the last video. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Tuesday. See you all later. One of the most forgotten about female characters was also one of its first. Introduced back in Season 9 is Molly, and like Murdoch, she was made relatively around the same time. Well, she uses an Emily body, which was like the... and even kind of looks like Emily because I didn't paint the face back then either. So she still has that kind of Emily look to her. Okay? Like Murdoch, Molly started out in Season 3 with a bit of unique texture, but has evolved in the series to be less and less of a generic, just merchandise character, and to have her own character arc. With her own experiences on the railroad and her being new to it. She even was able to outwit Diesel on occasion, or rather, she and Rosie were. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Join me next Tuesday for another custom toss mini. See you on later.